Hey everyone, it's Erica. I am here with a challenge for you for my February crop. I am challenging you to use a border punch or punches on your project. You can do a card, layout, traveler's notebook, whatever you want to do, as long as it has border punches or a border punch. I have used two different border punches for my 12 by 12 layout, and for some reason I started recording and my phone like instantly turned off and I didn't realize it. So I didn't catch it right away. So it jumps right into me already having punched some borders. But I'm using a past hip kit and just punching some strips out of some of the pattern papers that I want to use. And then I'm going to trim them down and then adhere them to another piece of pattern paper. And then once I have all of the strips that I want to use, I will trim that down and then get it adhered to a piece of white textured cardstock. If I can find the punches that I'm using, I will list them down below for you. I know the large one I did get at a Cherry on Top, so that one might still be available, but the other one, I think I got it at Michael's. But I will check, and if I can find it, I will leave it listed down below for you. So I'm just going to go through and continue punching a couple more strips. I will leave this challenge open for a while, and all the details will be in the Facebook group, so you will have time to create and get your entry uploaded. The submissions should be put in the comment section underneath the posted challenge. So if you have any questions about that, just let me know. So I'm going to get these strips stuck down to this pattern paper here, and then I will get the whole thing trimmed up and then added to a piece of white cardstock. I had a lot of fun last month with our online crop, and I loved all of the submissions. We did announce the winners of the challenges that had prizes, so those will be getting shipped out. Some of you are coming to my crop next month, so some of you that are coming were prize winners, so you will get your prize at the crop. So I have these 3 photos of Lola and I was just taking some photos of her. She hates to have her picture taken, and she always turns her eyes when I put the camera, so it's like a selfie. It cracks me up. So I took 3 photos, and they're very blurry and grainy, but I don't care. I just thought they were super cute. She's always moving, like when I try to get a picture, so she's always blurry, but I love the photos. She cracks me up, and I just love her to pieces. So I'm going to use these 3 photos, and I'm going to mat them on some pink pattern paper and then get them stuck down on the layout. I'm going to do a vertical design, which is one of my go-tos that I absolutely love. And the layout comes together really easy. This kit that I must have purchased like every add-on from Hip Kit for this collection. It's an all-exclusive collection. It's gorgeous. It really can be used for anything. And there are so many embellishments. So it was really easy to kind of find things to kind of put on this layout. And I have these florals, and then I have another ephemera pack that I'm going to go through, and I don't end up really using any of the florals that I just put in that dish. I think I pull like a couple of the leaves out, and that's it. Most of the items I use are from this die cut pack, and then I have like a chipboard piece, and I think that's it. Some puffy stickers. I think it's really simple, but I love the way that it turned out. I love a nice vertical design, and this collection just has so many different elements. It's easy just to kind of tuck in different things here and there. There are lots of bunnies, and I don't know if this was like their spring collection or what it was, but there's lots of cute florals and butterflies. It must have been like a spring collection. Bunnies. So really fun. So I'm excited to see what you come up with using border strips. Border strips are super fun to use. I absolutely love using border punches, and I regret getting rid of like over half of my border punch stash. Like I had so many Martha Stewart punches and the punch around the page punches. I don't know if anybody had any of those or purchased those. They were like a special on HSN, and it was like a monthly subscription. You would get like a new punch around the page every month. It was awesome. I absolutely love them, and I got rid of like all of them except maybe two, and it just makes me so sad. Because the ones that I did save, I absolutely love them. And then like some of the newer punches that I bought, I just wish I would have kept them because I should have known that I would have used them eventually again. But let me know in the comments if you have a border punch stash or if you like destash your border punches. I wish I would have kept them. I really, really do. So they're lots of fun to use on your layouts. You can use them to back cut files. It creates lots of texture. You can take a shape and like a heart or a star or like an Easter egg, like a large element, and place different border strips on that element, and create like a large focal point on your layout. You can take the border strips and cover a whole 12 by 12 piece of pattern paper, which I've done this a handful of times, and do your layout on that. It's really fun to do that in just white cardstock. It just gives the background a really pretty soft lacy texture. So I've done that a couple times. I've done it where I've done like half of the page or like just a little bit over half of the page in just the border strip, and then done like my photos embellishments up at the top. Lots of fun ways you could do like a horizontal design. You could take the 12 by 12 border strips, cut them in half, and like line them up down the page vertically that way. So many different options that you can do with these border punches. You can also size it down to a card front and do a whole card front with some border punches. I think that would be really, really pretty. So I'm excited to see what you come up with these punches. And for the winner of this challenge, I will be sending a Close to My Heart scrapbooking kit. So if you enter in this challenge with one of your projects, I will pick a winner randomly to receive the prize. So I'm just going through and adding some embellishments, some floral clusters, some butterflies. I have that die cut journal spot at the very top, and then I'll add another circular element at the bottom there as one of the chipboard pieces. I have 3 different butterflies, one at the bottom and then one in the middle and then one kind of floating off on the left there. This little scripty saying right here, it says, "Give me a big hug." I'm always telling her to give me a hug, and if I'm standing and I ask her to give me a hug, she will jump up and like try to give me a hug. It's the cutest thing ever. So I thought that was the perfect little die cut to add there. And that pretty much finishes up the layout. I do add some puffy dots. I scatter those around the page. And then there is a sheet of like puffy word stickers that I add to that little journal spot. And then these little leaves that I pull from this floral pack, I kind of tuck those in around the page as well. So I will have some still shots for you guys at the end. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Thank you so much for joining in on my February challenge or my February crop. And I said I would not do another crop in March, but I am going to get one in. I do have a in-person crop in March, but I'm going to schedule an online crop for the end of March. So hopefully that you will join us. That will be in the shop by the time that you guys see this video. So I'll leave that linked down below. So if you want to join in, you can do that. And don't forget, if you are a patron of mine, you can use your discount code for the online crop. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see what you create. And I hope you guys all have a great time in the crop. Talk to you soon. Bye.